Mike Hood, I hear it got a little spicy at camp today. E-Rob showing Fields who the boss is on the field.
That is also what I heard.
Here we go. Missing content, Mr. Modes. Deke put out a couple vids.
Shout out to the homie Deke, man. I love it, baby.
And
I
he's
love
got
it.
a beer emoji next to
Hey,
that.
cheers to you as well, man. But yeah, man, I did not actually get a chance to see what took place, but yes, shout out to E-Rob. I heard that the physicality was on display. And when you've heard us talk about, specifically me talk about him, the reason why I'm Team E-Rob is because of that physicality. And I think that is going to be important because the same way we're hearing the good about his physicality, we've also been hearing some of the good about the young boy Peyton Wilson in terms of his athleticism and him talking about how his conditioning allows him to make certain plays. I did a whole feature on him on Steelers.com. So that's the part for me where I'm saying, hey, man, if E-Rob is cooking the way he's cooking, Queen's cooking the way he's cooking, if Peyton Wilson is doing what he's doing, well, now we talking about having dope just across the board, whether we're seeing starters or the depth, or if we're getting into the packages that we've kind of referenced at points in time also with those dudes. And this has nothing to do with Cole Holcomb just yet either.
Yeah, I'm getting a little worried about him.
Why you getting worried? Don't be too worried just yet. Don't be worried.
I'm seeing some stuff.
He working his way back, man. The same way.
Someone said he's nowhere close.
Listen, the same way when Devin Bush was going through his recovery and we would hear multiple reports, right? The knee one day is the best he's ever felt. He's ready to go. Then it's, oh, man, he's still, taking some time. He's got a ways to go. But then we would actually get a chance to see it. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. I'm like, we know we're going to get a wide array of reports surrounding Cole because some people are going to look at him and have an opinion. He's going to have his opinion on how he personally feels. And then the team is going to have their messaging also. But as long as we got these other three dudes that are doing what they're doing thus far, I look at Cole Holcomb as, man, that's house money. That's just bonus. If you're available at the beginning, great. But maybe you the one that we got to wait a little bit to get back to. We know
that's
injuries
the difference
happen.
in
We
the
know dudes get
situations
banged
between
up.
Holcomb and Bush, where Bush was supposed to be the guy.
Yeah, he didn't have that luxury of we can
got
sit you and
three
wait.
dudes that might be studs for us here.
Yeah. So that's why I look at the linebacker, the inside linebacker room. I'm like, bro, across the board, we can go with any combination we want and we feel good about it, bro. That's a good problem to have, man. It's a really good problem to have. But it's competitive in there, though.
Sean McCartney also has a comment related to the last comment. He says, what do you think about the training camp ball?
Listen, man, I don't know all the details of it. Like I said, I wasn't out there today. But the one thing I will say is this, man. Brawls happen. Training camp fights happen. We're talking about peak testosterone. Everybody is feeling like an alpha male. We've all been training for months at a time. We've had to see each other throughout OTAs, mini camp, rookie mini camp, and we haven't had a chance to physically express ourselves to one another. So now, after, all of that in May and June, and then you come out here, you get this acclimation period first week, guys still making plays, headlines, etc. Now you get a chance to put the pads on. Now you get a chance to do that, we call it the great equalizer. If you're a great athlete, cool. Can you take this punch that I'm about to give you in your face, though? And now we get a chance to see who can handle that. And then, in the midst of physicality, sometimes, it spills over, and now we got to fight for our honor, Deke. You feel me? Sometimes, man, you get done bad on the field. It's like, hey, man, let me try to get it back with these. Sometimes you get done bad with those too. But every once in a while, it makes a guy feel a little bit better about themselves. So as long as it's done within, the right space, keeping it on the field, don't let it linger into the locker rooms, the dorm, stuff like that, which I've seen at other places. There have been times where, a fight starts on the field, but dudes take it personally, and now they fight each other in the dorms. That becomes an issue. That's different than today. That's different than what the Steelers have experienced thus far. And as long as it stays like that, I don't think there's an issue with it, man.
Yeah, I doubt that's happening.
Yeah.
I like to see it, man. Like I like to see the offense. A guy, I think Mason McCormick was one of the dudes that first got in the mix once he saw Landon Roberts hit Justin Fields. It's like something it feels like we've been missing at times from this offense, like a camaraderie, like a brotherhood.
Y'all pissed that man off.
Dude, that's a rookie too. Like I like to see that. It seems like we drafted the right guy there. You combine Mason McCormick with Roman Wilson. With
Zach
everyone's
Frazier
been talking about him having a dog in him. Yeah, Zach Frazier, Fauatanu. We got some Steelers, man. Like in this draft that we and even going back to last year with the Broderick Jones pick.
I love it, bro.
Pickens has shown he's got the dog in him. Obviously, Jalen Warren. Like these young pieces, Hopefully they could bring back that Steeler way where it's just like, all right, you ain't messing with us.
But
like, we're going to stick up for us, and we're going to stick up for each other.
Yeah, and you look, offensively, we got those guys, or we're hearing that we're getting those guys, whether it's via youth versus, proven players. But it's still, we are seeming like we have those type of dogs on offense. We know defensively we got that.
Yeah. But that's what we've been missing on offense is
man.
that
you
leadership.
Need that edge a little bit. That
brotherhood, that extra physicality, setting the tone.
And letting your brothers know that it matters, not verbally, but through your passion on the field. When you're ready to fight a dude, Deke, man, because of this game.
That's a 4th-round rookie versus Elandon Roberts, who's been in the league for how long, right?
Multiple contract dude. Come on, bro. Heck yeah. But that's letting him know. That's letting all the dudes on offense and defense know Mason is not playing, bro. He takes this thing serious, and if you mess with his quarterback, he's got an issue with you. I love it, man. And then for E-Rob, I love it too, because it's like, bro, all these other dudes get talked about.
Yeah, as long as he didn't take a cheap shot on fields or anything.
Right, but all these other dudes get talked about because they look good in shirts and shorts. We know that you thrive with the pads on. So, man, shoot, if this what you do what you do. And I think that that's the beautiful part for him right now.